Alright guys, Paulmartinbelts back here again for a brand new video. This is part 5 of my NLW No Limit Wrestling Heavyweight Championship Belt Restoration Process video series. I think I got it right that time. That's been about 7 or 8 takes I tried to say that, and I just think I ruined it. But I'm not going to stop now, so let's keep going. Yeah, this is the last part of the video series, and this is going to be an overview of the now complete belt. I must say the end result of the belt has actually turned out far better than I ever expected at the start, which I think I've mentioned in a previous video anyway, but I'm currently editing the video you're watching right now on my computer here, and I realized I wanted to add a little bit to the start and basically say thank you to everyone for the positive response I've received. When deciding to do this video series, I really wasn't sure what I was doing. I just wanted to show kind of a bit of the process when leathering a belt, when plating a belt, when, I guess, restoring the belt. So I wanted to show the process a bit, and I didn't know what people would think of it, but I want to say thank you very much to everyone that's commented, everyone that's responded, everyone that private emailed me, because the response has been ridiculously positive, and I can't wait to do another series like this. So yeah, another thing I'm just wanting to say is, if you've got any advice, any tips on how to improve a video series like this, please, comments down below, let me know. Because like I said, this was a first attempt, so I really didn't know what I was doing. There was parts of the process that I skipped over, so if you think it'd be better adding parts in, I think I skipped over painting the belt. It's just painting the belt, so it's not a big deal, but if there was other parts that you wanted to see, please, comments down below, let me know. Like I said previously, I have more belts that I can restore. I have a $1 million belt, a spinner belt, and actually a big logo belt, the version of the current belt that The Rock debuted with the scratch logo. I can restore. I've got those 3 belts of my own that I can restore. So in the coming months when I have time, I almost certainly will be doing those. If you're interested also in maybe videos of me re-leathering belts, something I do all the time. It's the vast majority of my work is re-leathering replica belts. So if you think it'd be interesting to see that process, let me know. A lot of it's similar to what was in this video series, but yeah, I'm wanting to change up the videos a bit. I mean, doing belt reviews and overviews is one thing. I'll still do them, but like I said, this has been the most fun video series videos that I've done on YouTube, so I figured why not ask some advice, see what you want to see. Yeah, so comment down below, let me know what you think would be a good idea, what you think would improve this style of video. Yeah, any suggestions are welcome, just put them in the comments down below. Yeah, that being said, I don't want to ramble on and on. The video, like I said, last part, thank you very much again, please enjoy, and yeah, this was Paulmartinbelts. Why am I signing out like this? I normally just say goodbye, so goodbye. Cool. Alright guys, Paulmartinbelts back here again with a new video. This is part 5 and the final part of the NLW No Limit Wrestling Heavyweight Championship Belt Restoration Process. So in the last 4 parts you saw me stripping down these plates from the original condition as you would have seen in part 1, repairing the plates, replacing the strap entirely, redoing the paint, and yeah, this is pretty much the belt in its new again condition, I don't know, in its repaired condition. So like I said, the plates have been replated in 24 karat gold, the paint has been redone, the strap is a brand new handcrafted real leather strap done by myself. So yeah, we'll start off with the leather strap, we'll go into details on everything on this belt, and yeah, hope you enjoy. So this is a kind of custom style strap to what I tend to do, so it's a bit of the hybrid Midwest Jamar style, which is what I do on my custom belts normally. So we have a 2x8 gold snap box here, pretty standard style snap box. As you can see there, quite a long snap box. It's a 3-plate belt, so the strap itself still stays quite long. We got the wider spacing between the snaps for that. So after the snap box, we move on to this section, which is just kind of custom tooled. It's more to accommodate the right hand side of the belt over there, but we'll go on to that in a moment. So we have just a line in the middle of tooling here. We have this area stamped down here. So I did kind of a curved design, so I kind of wanted the strap to be split into sections. So it's got the plate section here, which is curved off, the section between the snap box, which itself is curved off, and then the snap box section. So you can see this area is between or stamped down, so it kind of makes it stand out as 5 different sections. So you can see the nice bevel tooling around there. Really pleased with the leather strap on this belt. Like I said in a previous part, the owner gave me a bit of free rein to come up with a custom style for this strap, and this is what I felt like doing on this belt. I thought it would turn out quite cool, and I'm really pleased. So around the plates themselves, we have the camouflage tooling. As you can see there, we got a nice cut following the edge of the plates there, again to the outside of the outer side plates. Camouflage tooling again, nicely beveled down, as you can see. So again, we have this kind of same as the other side, the sections. So it's this circular, well, almost section, the snap box section, and then the plates again. So here we have something that I was wanting to do when the owner gave me the free rein to design this strap, was put the NLW logo into the leather. So this is hand tooled into the leather. As you can see, it's got that little bar across the middle behind it, but which I think allows the logo itself to pop even more. So again, we got the tooled down sections here, and yeah, I'm really pleased with how the logo came out. So like I said, it's hand tooled into the leather. Really pleased with that. Here we've got a 2x5 female snap box, and on the end of the strap here we have my signature. Certify the strap is done by me. So yeah, you can probably see the NLW logo standing out, popping out quite a bit there, so I'm really pleased with that again. Yeah, something I wanted to do. I like putting logos or custom designs onto straps because I think it makes them a bit more unique and stand out a little bit more, so I'm really pleased with how that came out. So move on to the back of the leather, and as you know, it's nice navy blue backing. The colour on camera is clashing a little bit with the red background leather I tend to use. So I'll put up pictures in the video as well to kind of give a good idea of the shade of blue. Like I said, nice navy blue. It's smooth leather backing, so you can see the male snaps are covered up on this side. We got all the bolts showing nicely through the leather there, and the 2x5 female snap box here showing obviously so it can snap together. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the blue leather as well. It's a really nice shade of blue. I like using this one. I've used it on a few belts in the past. But yeah, it's a really nice one. Big fan of the leather backing. Previously this belt did have suede backing, as you would have seen in part 1, which was falling off the belt when I received it. So big improvement now, if I may say so. Really pleased with it. I think it really brings the belt back to a nice standard. We'll move on to the plates now. So as you would have seen in part 2, where I replated the plates in 24 karat gold, the lighting here isn't great because I'm stood in front of a window, so trying to get some of that natural light, so it might be not showing up the colours as nicely as it could be, but yeah, really pleased. If you saw part 2, you saw the big change in the plating. I also added a little bit of different paint and a stone, a Swarovski crystal at the top of each side plate. Just, it was a circle, and I thought, yeah, we'll add a little bit of shine to it. I redid the paint. I added blue here. I think previously that was black, just to kind of give it a little correlation between the plates and the backing now being blue as well. Want to add a little bit more matching color to that. So again, the NLW logo there. We've got wrestlers fighting in this circular area here. The side plates are both identical, I should point out. And again, the NLW logo painted in the crown on this side also. Right, onto the center plate. I pretty much did the paint similar to what it was before. I think these parts here were painted before, but I left those out and I painted this kind of shielding a little bit to give it a little bit more color. I think adding that blue again that correlates through all the plates is a nice touch as well. So we've got the Nautical Stars No Limit Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. It just makes it pop quite nicely. I like the eagle at the top of the star there as well. It's a really cool looking belt. Like I said before, this was made by Wildcat Belts many years ago. On their website I found it pretty much at the end of their galleries, so I'm thinking it's one of their earliest belts that they produced. So it was in need of a good cleanup and restoration because it is ring used, like I mentioned, and that's just what happens to ring used belts. They become damaged, so yeah, this has hopefully brought it back to a nice standard. So I think this is pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. We'll just take a quick look over again. So really pleased with it, like I said before. So if you're looking for a belt restoration, I can pretty much only do this in Europe, I think, because if you're sending a belt over to me from the States to be restored, you're paying a lot for shipping there and back, etc. So, I mean, if you're willing to pay it, I'm willing to do the work, but primarily for Europe, because I'm located in Scotland, that doing restorations would be possible. Obviously, send out straps for re-leathers I offer worldwide, because I'm literally just sending out the strap, but for restorations or things like this, just play it by ear, really. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope all these parts of this restoration process were helpful. Like I said previously, it was the first time doing this style of video, so it's a learning process, but I'm going to be doing more and more restorations when I get asked to do them. And I've got 2 of my own belts that I will be restoring down the line at some point. Also, that is a spinner belt and a $1 million belt, both replica belts, so that'll be fun to do when the time comes. But yeah, that being said, if you're interested in a re-leather or restoration of real belt, replica belt, whatever, contact me at paulmartinbelts@gmail.com or through my website. All these links will be in the description box below, as mentioned, as will the parts to the rest of this restoration series. So if you haven't seen those, go watch the previous parts. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Goodbye.